Yeah, coach. I don't know if he's gonna send him back or what.
It's third meeting.
Yeah.
Damn. How many times he got talked to him, the man?
Oh, I know he must talking shit to that motherfucker.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Buffalo Bills. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Round 80. Check line 54. Line 54.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Allen. Flushed out right. His throw incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target. With that matchup, the adjustment that was made, you have a blazing guy on a blazing guy, and defensively, he won that battle.
The closing speed is the key. When you have a guy that fast and he can close at the end of a play and knock it away, that's a big deal, and we just saw him do it right there.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And able to find John Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
They run with Perry. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Allen finding his tight end Croft. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Allen now on first down. Got him in. It's Brown. And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. They'll run on first down with Singletary. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Dante Hightower on the stop. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Hauschka adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
We'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. The second down run for Burkhead. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Brady now to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. He was looking for Edelman there. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Hey, Haywood!
To throw again. Allen eluding the pressure right. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. On play action, Allen. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Allen. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. Throwing on first down is Allen. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
They'll give this to Singletary running right. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Allen going to go on 4th down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has got it together and the defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady, it's complete. James White. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. And able to find Dorsett. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Brady now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Here's Brady. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20, and down to the 19-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word. Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From midfield, here's Brady. That's complete to White. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Mike, 58, right there. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Switch.
Brady now on first down. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Edelman was the intended target. And with that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in week 17. So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston. They have the quarterback as well in Deshaun Watson that scares everyone. But I'm picking Tennessee as the team that can go deeper because of their defense. That's really a top 5 defense on any given Sunday. Their ability to rush the passer, their ability to play the ball in the air. I like that Tennessee team, and I think Ryan Tannehill, the switch to him at quarterback, has really energized that club.
Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. And the grab by Croft. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down. And the Patriots' defense is going to take over on downs. Brady, 7 of 10 here in this first half. And he's got a 1st and 10. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman. 48 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. Nick Folk for the point after. And that one makes it 14.
Hey, how you supposed to get that money and I work tomorrow? I don't know what time I'm gonna get off because it's just gonna be me and it's gonna be me and that old dude. That's it.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I'm live screaming because I really don't want to tell them person business like that.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
It's our time. It's our time. Check 15. Check 5 wide.
On first down, Perry. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down, Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
Call him up at 3 o'clock.
And Parker, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this
I'm
drive,
talking to you. He said, call him at 3 o'clock. He get off at 2:30 tomorrow.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Perry. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now a give, right side. It's Perry. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Hey, 66.
Brady now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
72. 49. Hey, exit. Goal 50.
Throwing again. Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
General West.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Throwing now is Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A give to Burkhead on 1st down. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
On 2nd and 9, Brady, he's got White here. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now Brady. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. Now Brady. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 15. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. Well, let's get back to the playoff picture. We talked about the AFC. Let's look at the NFC. That race starting to come into focus. We know most of the teams. Seahawks, 49ers, Saints, and Packers all in. Vikings in good shape. How do you handicap this race? It seems like anyone can beat anyone.
I think you're spot on because if you were going into the playoffs with these teams that we're going to talk about, who would you make the absolute favorite? It could be anyone, right? It could be Seattle. It could be San Francisco. It could be New Orleans. I know Minnesota's probably going to come in as a wild card. Green Bay will come in as a division champ, it looks like. The bottom line is Dallas or Philadelphia's got to win the NFC East. And I don't know that anyone wants to go to their home field and play when they have to play in a divisional game. So when you get it all together, and maybe that would be a wild card, I would guess, because they'd be the fourth team in. But when you put it all together, it is absolutely wide open about who wins the NFC and represents for the Lombardi Trophy.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They'll run on first down. Perry, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. On second and 15 now. Allen. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, wahoo!
Now Allen. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, while we have a second, you know, we talked about the NFC playoff picture, but I wanted to get your thoughts on a hot topic right now in NFL circles. That's awarding a home game to every division winner, regardless of record. It's happened twice in this decade that we've seen a 7-9 team in Seattle get a home game and a 7-8-1 Carolina team get one. Where do you stand on this? Because there's a scenario where you could have a 13-win team from the NFC West traveling to face an 8-win team from the NFC East.
I know I'm a dinosaur on this one. Absolutely. I love the division champ getting a home game. I don't care what the record is, and I know it sounds wrong, and we're in this society now where everything has to be fair and right. And we would like that, and I would like that too for most big topics. But in sports, it's actually kind of cool when these things happen. Remember, Seattle at 7-9 hosted the defending Super Bowl champs New Orleans and beat them. That big Marshawn Lynch run that we'll remember forever. Carolina 7-8-1, they actually lost at home in their playoff game. So you don't know how it's going to turn. I like division champs winning it and getting a home game, even when the records are kind of messed up.
I'm with you. You're making me smile.
How about that? You and I sitting in the home, two old dudes going, that's the way it ought to be.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
In your face. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Hey, let's get some penetration.
53 in now.
Get some penetration.
Smooth.
58, boy. 58 to Mike. Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Shadow.
To throw again. Brady. It's caught. This is White. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46.
Bravo.
58 to Mike.
380 head. Alpha.
Now Brady again. That's complete into the hands of Myers. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady, this is White on the screen. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Mike, 58.
Alpha. Jackson, reload.
Brady to throw again. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line.
Come on. 3 buzz. 58 for Mike, 58.
Rip. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Perry. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. On 3rd down, it's Perry. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Singletary. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. From the 38, Allen finding Knox there, complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Allen now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. He'll get this one to his tight end. That's Jason Kroon. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And again, it's Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Allen going to go on 4th down. And that's caught by Beasley. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. This is Perry. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds on the clock. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Hauschka with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. And this is secured by the Patriots. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 23. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Devin McCourty picks it off. And this one will be brought back to the 22. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Brady going to throw. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle now.
Still ready to squeeze that bitch in now.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all.
Well,
and that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So they'll line up for the onside kick. 18 seconds to go. And this is going to be recovered by the Bills, and that should all but do it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. A gain there of 21 yards. Allen to throw. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And, of course...
No, mine's still in.